Hello, I'm Trudy. I'm One Grounded Angel, and these are your angel messages for the week March 28th through to April the 1st. So we've just come out of a very intense week with a lunar eclipse, full moon, and there's been a lot of change in the air. And I know that's brought up some emotion for some people, but now that we're at the back end of that, we can really start to move forward and using the insights that we got. So let's see what the angels have to tell us this week that can really help us with that. So we'll start with Monday, March 28th. Stand by your commitment. This is really about keeping your promises. So pretty simple message. The best way that we can be kind to people and to show our love for them is to do what we say we're going to do for them. Now, this doesn't mean if you've committed to doing something for someone and it's going to be a drain on your resources and it's going to be bad for you to do that, perhaps because it's going to take up time that you really need to be allocating elsewhere. That doesn't mean you should follow through with that. You've got to listen to your own intuition on this. But this is about, well, I think what's coming through strongly is this is more about not so much other people, but about our promises to ourselves. So the goals that we've set, sometimes we tend to back away from those when we're scared that we can be scared of success, or we could equally be scared of failure. So this is really about the follow through. What did you promise to do, and why do you feel yourself backing away from it? They really want you to stay the course. But it can be quite interesting for personal insights to find out why we're feeling that fear and that resistance. But yeah, this is really about honouring what you said you've done. That might involve other people, but for a lot of you, they are saying it's really about your promises to yourself. So we'll look at Tuesday now, the 29th of March. Fairness. This is very interesting, following on from what we just got. This is about you're in a situation that you feel that you're being treated unfairly. The onus is on you to make sure that you stand up for yourself and you ask for what you need to make that fair for you. And also, if you're in a situation where you feel a little bit powerless, they want you to know that you do have the power and to have faith that justice will work in your favour. But it is really about you making sure that happens. So being fair can also be about the way we treat other people, but I do feel this is about those sort of situations where people are feeling that they haven't got any say in the outcome and that they're going to be treated unfairly. This is going to be a work situation for a lot of people for this Tuesday, and it could be old stuff as well, like a situation that reaches way back into the past that's coming up. Wednesday, the 30th of March. Earth Angel. This is about the natural intuition that we all have. So we all have intuition. I obviously use it all the time to be giving you guys these messages, but I'm not really particularly gifted in any way. It's just I've taken the time to hone my intuition. Everybody has intuition. So it's like a muscle, like any muscle. You've got to exercise it and use it. And part of it is about trusting the messages that you get. So, we've all had experiences where the phone has rung and we've known instantly who it is, or a song has popped into our head and we'll turn on the radio and there it is. Although if you're listening to a popular music station, that perhaps they're just repeating themselves a lot. But they're asking you to really try and get comfortable with the idea of being intuitive, because if we can really trust those messages, we can really move forwards in directions that perhaps we hadn't expected, but which turn out to be the right directions. So this is about trusting your intuition and paying attention to the messages that you get, particularly if you're facing a decision right now. Thursday the 31st of March. It's going to come up for us. Notice the signs. So part of trusting intuition is when we doubt it, which is normal, we can ask for a sign from the universe to back that up. So typical signs that the angels use can be feathers, they can be finding coins, music. They use music a lot, so I gave the example just before about a particular song, but sometimes there can be a lyric that will jump out at you, or perhaps a song that means something to you that you just don't hear anymore because it's really old. If that song pops up, that's probably a sign. But you've got to trust your intuition to know. If I'm doubtful about something, I'll often ask the angels to give me a sign, and I'll always say, please give me a sign that I can easily understand, because sometimes your brain starts to question, oh, that song was going to be played anyway. You can really start to argue with that, but if it's something you can easily recognize and understand, it's going to help you a lot. So really pay attention to those signs, because what's coming through now is that your intuition is going to be helping you a lot, but you need to be paying attention to that and to trust it. So here we have Friday, April Fool's Day. Hopefully we're not going to be foolish today. We're going to make good choices. It's sort of about new beginnings, really. Have faith, because there's something positive on the horizon. This is a really welcome card for people who feel like they're just stuck in this deep hole and they can't see the way forward. Everything's going to be okay. That's the message I get just about every day from the angels. I'm a warrior. You guys probably worry a lot too. But the challenge is for us to have faith. So here, what they're saying is, you can't see what's going to happen, but we can, and it is going to be okay. There's that saying, faith is about taking the first step, even though you can't see the whole staircase. We're really blind in this world. We don't know what's going to happen. We think we can control it, but that's really a delusion. So we really need to trust. There's a plan for us, and it's going to be okay. We need to trust in that and to follow the signs. And it's also important that we keep the faith and follow the messages we get. I think I'm just repeating myself now, but it's just such a simple and important message, and it underpins everything. Have faith. Have faith. It is going to be okay. So, excuse me. So there's a lot about our intuition coming through here. We have these messages about keeping our promises to ourselves and following through with what we committed to do. And that does involve faith as well, because you have to believe that you can do it. So particularly if it's something that you're committed to doing and you're making excuses not to do it because you're scared. This is about trusting in a good outcome to a negative situation, or a situation that appears to be negative. Trusting your intuition. These two are obviously pretty closely related. Trusting your intuition, trusting the signs. Everything's going to be okay. There's going to be a positive outcome. So really reassuring stuff coming through this week, which is pretty welcome if you're going through a rough time. Just try and remember that challenges are all part of life. I know that's not much comfort at the time, but those are how we learn, and there is a point to it. We may not know that straight away, but it's going to be okay. Isn't that great to hear? Have a great week, everybody. Get in touch with me. My social media channels are, I have the YouTube channel, so feel free to subscribe every time I put up one of these videos. And it's called One Grounded Angel. My Instagram is called @OneGroundedAngel. My Facebook page is also called One Grounded Angel, funnily enough. And please get in touch if you have any feedback. Take care and have an awesome week. Bye, guys.